All right, so I don't know when this came out because I was kind of following everything. Apparently yesterday at 2:35 p.m. Never was posted in Discord. So I had no idea, or I just missed it being posted in Discord. But Patch Watch is still ongoing, and there is a little update as to what is coming in the patch. But the big thing that they're talking about is Jump Town. So, Alpha 318 Patch Watch, we are back in town, it's titled. After detailing the upcoming balance adjustments and quality of life improvements based on your feedback, we're back with a third edition of Alpha 318 Patch Watch. Listen, feedback, love Patch Watch. Put out the patch. Nobody wants to watch it. People want to play it. Put out the fucking patch. Get out of here with this Patch Watch stuff. So this looks like a look at the inside a little bit. It's obviously looking very different. What started as emergent gameplay before being implemented as a dynamic event is now in its third iteration. After evaluating your feedback, Jumptown's illegal drug labs have doubled in size for version 2.1. They also now have a second entrance, a second drug dispenser, and multiple windows and skylights to improve gunplay inside. We made the lab circular and removed most of the doors for better visibility and fire lines. We already knew this. We saw this in a monthly report. And if you run the mission on the illegal side, you can now also sell captured maze at junkyards alongside Grimhacks. Well, that makes it way more advantageous to do it on the bad side, because now you have multiple places to sell. So this is a little look inside. This looks the same. So this is a look. The airlock is right here. The drug lab is here. This looks like the old version, to be perfectly honest. Okay. This appears to be the new version, where it's a lot more open. There used to be, where this person is, there was a door. There's no longer a door there. There's no longer a door here. Okay. I guess you can kind of gauge the circular look of it. I like what they're doing here, where they're giving little sneak peeks, but they're not really showing you a ton. This is definitely different, but not incredibly different looking from the outside. Right? I guess some barbed wire up there. I would have expected it to, like, the whole outpost to be round, but yeah. Then there's some new outfit that's available on Microtech. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the big one is Jumptown. That's going to be really cool and exciting, but it's just comes down to we need to know a little bit more. Everyone loves their spaceship, so here are some fixes that made Alpha 318 that will make your favorite vessel shine even brighter. Siren lights on the Anvil C8R have been improved, okay. Gun racks for the jump seats on the Anvil Valkyrie are now functional. Fix the Aegis Hammerhead front lifts, okay. Shifted the Origin 890 jumps hanger and lift doors around so they could be salvaged and scraped. The Aegis Reclaimer will no longer have issues with players crouching in the cargo bay. Okay, 600 dry, Aegis Hammerhead. Smooth floor collision on the 400i. Argo Mole and Aegis Vanguard lockers now closed after being opened. Improve the access point on the Superior Talon. Redeemer's rear turrets angles are tweaked. Redeemer's atmospheric hole in the cockpit is fixed. Starfarer rear turret angles are tweaked. Identify and fix the bugs. Make the PTV explode while driving on the ice lake outside New Babbage. Okay. I think the big one is the Reclaimer received minor flight retune, and the Reclaimer has 120 SCU of temporary cargo grids added to the salvage deck. Because if you guys didn't know, there's a salvage deck, and then there's the cargo deck below it, I believe, where you, like we saw it in the video, they throw the cargo down, and then people put it away. Now there's like a proper cargo grid in the salvage deck where you store it there temporarily, but I'm sure you could sell from it. And it looks like an interim measure until the Reclaimer gets its gold standard rework. And then further iteration on ground vehicle speeds. I'm not going to look into this too much, the ground vehicle speed thing. Then Arena Commander improvements. Okay, so Star Marine and Arena Commander. So we're finally kind of really going to start seeing stuff from DJ Button, who was here in chat. I don't know if he's still here, but and the Arena Commander team who are doing things. I think we're finally starting to see them do things at like what appears to be significant amounts. So, system imbalance. PES successfully integrated into Arena Commander and its related systems. They added a gray screen effect when dead for all modes. System used to white/blacklist ships from game has been completely reworked. Is that like the... I don't know if that means like, okay, you can't have this ship in racing because it's too big, or if that's like hey, we're banning that ship in this match that we're going to have because it's unfair or we don't like it. Bleed out will now award the shooter both for causing the bleed out and for all the bleed damage inflicted afterwards. That's a good update to Star Marine, actually. Several UI systems have been updated to building blocks. The 3 topmost scoring players in all game modes gain an additional whatever amount of points. Points don't matter right now, but okay. In team game modes, victory now rewards 2,000 points, while defeat rewards 500 points. I guess the points need to matter for me to care about this. Top scoring player in any game mode is now awarded MVP, which displays in the game feed. That's cool. Hemorrhage now displays as a second scoring event. Ballistic pickup amount increased from 50% to 80%, split across all ballistic hard points. Items and vehicles should now appear alphabetically in the rental customization screens. Following ships are now rental in Arena Commander. So, like, I'm not going to read them off, but it's a ton. Modes. Increase free flight from 8 to 24. Decrease required play count from last stand from 6 to 2. Remove third-person camera from elimination. That's a big one. Last stand now displays player objective in the top right of the screen. Dual Battle Royale and Squadron Battle have been limited to light and medium combat ships. Okay. Classic Race is now allowed its allowed ship list expand. Maps. Just a skybox of Dying Star. Dying Star has undergone a visibility pass. Cloud density, glare, smoke, so on and so forth. Okay. That's big. Are we getting the racing tracks in 318, DJ? I can't remember now. There's been so much information about 318, about what's coming and what's not. I can't remember. No, the next major patch. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a good start. I'm sure the next major patch is going to be more interesting for me because I think as far as Arena Commander goes, I think I would go a lot of racing. Yeah, you get them. I think we get them in the PU, but not because they're definitely touting them for 318, just not in AC. Okay, very cool. And then a bunch of bug fixes. So interesting.